Hello, hello. It's Picks of the Week. Oh, very good. All right. We're excited for another weekend of college football. We hope you are too. Hope you've been following along. We had a record number of people make their picks this past week, so we appreciate that. And we had other exciting news this week. What was the exciting news, Calvin?
I had a birthday.
You had a birthday. How old are you now?
6.
6 years old?
No, he's 7.
Oh, he'll be 7 soon, but he's 6 now. And very wise. You want to share with people? He's written several books, an accomplished author.
I can see you, Daddy.
You can see me as a 6-year-old.
Actually,
You want to show them one of your books here?
Okay.
Hold it up so they can see. How about I'll hold it up and you tell them what's in it. What's it about?
It's about a race car track.
A race car track, and is that the race car?
Yep.
All right. And what happens in the book?
Okay, so it says the track with cars.
The track with cars.
Yep.
Okay. They're racing.
Yep, and it says this car was in first, and this car right there was in second.
Okay. Are they going over a hill?
Yep.
All right. Then what happens?
Okay, so this car that car has passed to that car, so now he's in first, and now he's in second.
Okay. And then?
He's in first, and he's in second.
Okay, and the last page says?
He won. He got second. He got first. He got fourth, and he got fifth.
All right.
I can't see that
I
tall.
see that. Who's the winner?
It says it was pointed at him.
Yep, the arrow said that's the winner. All right. So we got a competition of our own going here. Let me have you hold that. Okay, and that is Picks of the Week. Last week was a challenging week for everybody. Quite frankly, everyone, we had 15 people make picks, including us, and I think the best anybody did was 3 and 2. And Grant was one of those that went 3 and 2. I went 2 and 3.
It looks like this. What did I get?
And you got 1 and 4. So when we add up our records for the season, Calvin and I are even at 10 and 10. Grant now in first place at 11 and 9. So Grant pulls into the lead by 1 game, but there's plenty of games left to go. So we'll keep on going. So we'll try to catch Grant now. We got to give a lot of shout outs though. First off, Calvin needs to give shout outs. Can you give a shout out to Cousin Ben?
Who's Ben?
Say, good job, Cousin Ben.
Good job, Ben.
And Scott.
Scott.
And Mommy.
And Mommy.
And Aunt Cheryl.
And Aunt Cheryl.
And then you and me, Calvin, both need to give a shout out to Uncle Peter. Good job, Uncle Peter.
Good job, Uncle Peter.
Good job, Cousin Jesse.
Good job, Cousin Jesse.
Good job, Cousin Eric.
Good job, Cousin Eric.
All right. So, with that out of the way, let's jump into this week's picks. We're going to start out west with the game tomorrow night. This is a Friday night game, Utah at Arizona. Utah is ranked number 23, and they're favored by 3.5. Who do you guys like? Utah or Arizona? Arizona says, nope. Utah says, nope. Okay. Pick one, land on it. Utah. Calvin says, he's really pondering this one. You got to pick one of them. Arizona. You switching? Is that official? Arizona? All right, we're all going to go with Arizona. Slight upset there. Always feels good to pick against Utah. San Diego State at Air Force. San Diego State favored by 3. They're ranked number 22, coming off a big win over Stanford. Who do you guys like, San Diego State or Air Force? Air Force. No, San Diego State. Calvin's going to go first this time. Calvin, he's really thinking hard about these picks. He's got to come back and got to pass Grant. All right, we're going to put a time limit on these. 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. San Diego State. San Diego State. I'm going to agree with them and go with San Diego State. All right. Now, in the SEC, number 20, Florida is at Kentucky. Florida favored by 3. Kentucky's undefeated so far this year, but they haven't really played anybody that good. Let's see if they can beat Florida. The Gators. Calvin says. Grant says Gators. Calvin says 3, 2, 1. Kentucky. I'm going to go with, you're switching? Kentucky. All right, I'm going to go with the Gators. I'm going to go with Florida. Picking against those guys. All right, here we go. Also in the SEC, Mississippi State at Georgia. Mississippi State number 17. Georgia is number 11, and Georgia is favored by about a touchdown in this one. Who do you guys like? Grant, you want to pick first this time? Make your pick and stick with it, all right?
G.
G for Georgia for Grant. G for Grant, G for Georgia. He likes that. Calvin likes 1, 2, 3. Mississippi State. I'm going to agree with Grant and go with Georgia. Game of the week. TCU at Oklahoma State. Number 16 and number 6. Oklahoma State favored pretty big in this one. It's in Stillwater. They're ranked number 6. Looking pretty good so far. Who do you guys like? The Horned Frogs or the Cowboys? Who's it going to be? 3, 2, 1. Cowboys. Horned Frogs. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I'm going to agree with Calvin. Who do you guys like? Make your picks in the comments, and also make sure to wish a happy birthday to Calvin when you make your picks too.
And to you.
And to me. It was my birthday. That's right. Last week. So you can wish me happy birthday too. But especially Calvin, make your picks, see if you can beat us and get a shout out next week. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Granty.
Granty. All right. Good job, Granty.
Good job, Granty.
What about Mimi and Pops?
Good job, Mimi and Pops.
Your picks weren't very good this week,
job,
Mimi and
my
Pops.
book.
But we love you anyway.
Good job, Mimi.
All right. We'll see you next week. Good job, Uncle Bo.
Good job, Uncle Bo.